Welcome to round 3 of the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of April 3rd. I'm Nicole Erdix, and I'm here with Terri Morrow.
Hello.
And Catherine Haleko.
Hello.
We're moms of teens and young adults, so when it comes to parenting, we've been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. But we're still waiting for that day when we'll reach the finish line and have no further need to lay down in a dark room with a wet rag over our eyes worrying about something or other. Wednesday is complaint day here on Parenting Roundabout, and today we are complaining about birthday parties for adult kids. Okay.
Yeah.
Terri, take it away.
It never ends, does it?
Nope.
You know, when your kids are little, you know what to do about birthdays. You send invitations to the kids at school or their buddies in the neighborhood. You go to a play space, or you go to a fast food place that has a ball pit, or you have everybody over at your house and you play party games. You serve some food, you serve some cake. Everybody's mom is there. And then everybody goes home and you kind of know what to do. You know, there's a template for a child's birthday party.
Right.
Even as they're getting older, you know, if they're in their teens, you know, they want to do something with their friends. Maybe you have them all over to your house, or they go out, or you pay for them to go out or something. But they're still, you sort of know, right? You sort of know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
You don't expect the kid to plan their own birthday party necessarily, or just go out and do it. And now I have 2 adults at home. We'll talk a little bit more tomorrow about just how adult they are. And I still have that feeling like I should be throwing them a party. But we no longer have a class of friends to invite. There's no longer a big circle of buddies. And, you know, probably the ball pit place would hope they didn't go in them. And it's just, still feel like I should do something, but I don't know what. And so consequently, we either do nothing or we do too much. And, you know, we've been doing less and less holiday type stuff here. We've stopped giving Christmas gifts. We've stopped giving birthday gifts, and we don't do Easter stuff. We don't do Valentine's. We're just very simple now. But there still does seem to be a need for celebration. So my son had a big birthday coming up, and he just for months before, what are we going to do for my birthday? What are we going to do for my birthday? What are we going to do for my birthday? And so whatever you want, buddy. Next day, what are we going to do for my birthday? And he doesn't know. He doesn't know what he wants. And maybe he just wants me to say, oh, we'll just have dinner out and that'll be it. That's what I should have said. Mm-hmm. But, you know, it's like, well, do you want to do something with your friends? Well, I guess so. And still the burden is on me to come up with something. So consequently, we went out as a family one night, and then we had some family members over, some friends of ours over another night. And now we're going out with his friends another night, which is too much, even for a special birthday. It's too much. It's just because we couldn't decide.
Right.
So we just kept planning things.
And also you have the situation that I do where your kids' birthdays are close together.
Yes.
So now you have
now
to like,
am I going to have to do this for the other one? And I would say, well, it's because it was a big birthday. It was a milestone birthday.
Number,
That's why we did all this. But when my daughter turned that same age, she had plans. She wanted to go to a trampoline park. That's what she wanted to do. And I'm like, oh, crap, how am I going to plan this? And then COVID came along and nothing happened. Nothing. Both my kids, I was planning things to do for their birthdays. Oh, well, guess we're not doing anything. Those are the days, man.
Good old pandemic.
Could we not just have a lockdown about now, just for a couple of days? So we didn't do anything big for her.
Right.
So now I don't know, but it's like, I just want to get to, we're just going to have a family dinner and that's going to be it.
Right.
Because that was fine. After we had the family dinner, that was very nice. And I was thinking, boy, do I wish this was all there was. Mm-hmm. But I don't want to let him down. I don't know if he really cares. You know, there's a point to which sometimes he asks and asks and asks about things because he wants me to say no, but he is not good with the signals on those things.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I just feel like now we just sort of went overboard. But it'll happen every single time. I don't know what to do. You guys still have kids of an age where no, Josh is past the age of you throwing him birthday parties, right, Nicole? Or do you still?
Yeah. I mean, and he doesn't live at home anymore.
Yeah.
So so we weren't with him for his birthday last year. We're actually going to be with him for his birthday this year. The whole family is going to be together for a change. And so we're just going to go out for dinner. And that'll be his celebration.
That's going to have to be our norm again. I think that's appropriate for adults,
and then,
right?
Yeah. And my daughter, same thing. Like we'll just go out for dinner and get her a gift. Yes. And that's kind of what it's content to. But then again, too, I mean, like she would rather go and just celebrate with her friends on her own.
Right. Yes. So, and your kids have the capacity to just go and celebrate with their friends on their own and plan that.
Yes.
Which is not necessarily the case here, unfortunately.
That's right. Yeah. So no, dinner is just, but then like we have her graduation coming up. And so but then she was like, so what are we going to do?
There's always something.
Yeah. Because for both of, my son and my daughter's high school graduation, and then for my son's university graduation, we had like a little gathering at our house with family and friends. Right. And we, brought in tacos and cupcake, whatever. It was cupcakes. It was really easy. Right. But now we're going to be in another city and we don't really have a location to do that in. And so now my husband's like, well, maybe we can just find like a restaurant. And I'm like, that's going to be 14 people.
Yeah.
And then am I responsible for the finances of all of that? Like, how do you arrange something like that? So that's our big predicament. You'll hear me talk about that, I'm sure, soon.
Yeah, you set up the big party and you tell everybody that what she wants for her graduation gift is money. And then at the end of the night,
you pay for the event.
You have her pay for the event, whatever's left over. Here's her gift.
That's it.
Congratulations, honey. Lovely party.
I hope you didn't order something expensive.
I know, right? I mean, I should just say, come home and we'll celebrate at home.
Yeah.
But we'll see, the thing is that, so when we go to her graduation, my son's birthday is the day before. So he and his girlfriend are flying up to Vancouver. Mm-hmm. So we're going to have his birthday dinner, and that will include all of our extended family. And then the following day is her graduation. So it's going to be a challenge. Yeah. I don't know how we're going to deal with that.
Yikes.
So any suggestions? Suggestions welcome. No.
Yeah,
so maybe like,
I don't know. It's like pizza. Required to do something, but
see, when they were younger, it's like,
can't not do pizza. Something. Right. Yeah. Yes, I kept saying to my son, do you want to just have your friends over and have pizza? And he's like, I don't know. So we're going to a restaurant and then, it was supposed to be 4 of his friends. And then one of them, his mother decided he couldn't come because he was working that day. And then another one of them didn't let us know until the last minute. So now it's just going to be, him and his girlfriend and their respective families. So
that's enough to feel like a little something.
Cheaper for me. And yes, enough to feel like it's a little something, but maybe I still think we should have stood pat with just a family dinner out.
Yeah.
I mean, when I turned the age that he turned, I was living on the opposite side of the country from my family, and I had just started dating the person who would become my husband, and he and his brother and his brother's girlfriend, who was a friend of mine, gave me a little party. Mm-hmm. It was, just at their house, they gave me some gifts. And so it wasn't a big deal, but it was special because it was with this new family I was starting to assemble here.
Right.
But I mean, if I had been home, probably I would have had a big party. I don't know. But does Josie come home to be feted on her birthday, Catherine?
She, she's turning 21. So there's a big thing.
Yeah.
You kind of have a big thing. What are you doing?
She's coming home the weekend following her birthday, and she already has some plans with a friend who's like 1 year older than her, to do what 21-year-olds do. And then she just says that she wants to just go out with us. She just wants to be able to go to a restaurant and order an adult beverage.
Order a drink.
An adult beverage, yes.
Legally order a drink.
Order an adult beverage.
Because I'm sure it's her first ever. She's
Yes.
never had alcohol before.
Yeah.
Tell her to leave the bottle that's half water, half vodka at home.
Yeah, no
And,
works, please. So yeah, I mean, and she's been pretty good about, making reasonable requests in terms of gifts and, so that I feel a certain amount of pressure for, because then my son is turning 18. So it's like two big milestones kind of. And
Wow.
they're back to back, like literally.
You paced that, unfortunately.
Yes, I did. So yeah, I mean, I feel some pressure to get like good gifts and, make sure we do something and all that. So, but like my son just went to Chicago for the weekend with 35 of his closest friends from the drama club and I paid for that. So I feel like that's a birthday present right there.
Happy birthday to you.
Yes.
Definitely.
So.
Wow.
Yeah. And the thing is we don't have family here. So any family events are just our immediate family. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And like even for his graduation, it's probably just going to be a few extra people. And like my daughter won't even be able to come to her brother's graduation because she's going to be in Taiwan. Thailand.
Thailand? Well, how come?
Because she's doing a study abroad. Yeah.
Oh,
just
my
a
goodness.
short one. Just
Does she know where?
kind of a bunch of places. They're going to be traveling all through the country.
Wow.
Yes.
We've been there many times.
Yeah, she's very excited.
It's exciting. Yeah. She's going to love it.
So her gift requests are like a backpack, for that trip, and some summer clothes to wear there and things like that. So
Right.
So and with my son, I do like the one who's turning 18. The last few years I have felt some like, can I facilitate something for him? Because sometimes the social stuff has been complicated.
Right.
It seems to me most of the time the birthday happens during spring break. So that kind of makes it easier a lot of the time actually, because like, well, we're not having a bunch of people over doing anything.
Right.
So
Wow.
and he hasn't made a decision about a graduation party yet either.
Oh.
And I mean, I've been invited to probably 4 or 5 already.
Yeah.
So I guess if we are doing that, we should pick a day.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. We didn't really do anything for our kids' college graduation. I think we just took whoever went to the graduation out for a meal. But for high school, we had like a catered thing in a hall, and it was big and pricey. Lena's was just for hers alone, and for Andy's, we split it with his girlfriend's family, and it was for the both of them. Yeah. But it was a big deal. And it was my opportunity to like invite all the past teachers and speech therapists and, various people we knew to say, look, see, they made it.
Hey,
see, look how great they are.
Yeah.
It was fun. I liked that part of it.
Yes.
But not too many of them came, but the ones who did, I enjoyed. Oh, well. Now, see, one thing that we're doing for them, and this should count for all birthdays, right, is the gift of being talked about on a podcast. You are the star of an
Podcast
entertainment
fame.
product. Yes.
Do you think they know how much we talk about them?
My daughter listens sometimes, but I think she gets bored and doesn't listen that much. But no, I don't think they appreciate that. It's like some podcasts interview celebrities and we talk about our kids. So in a way, they're just like celebrities, right?
Absolutely.
And that is our story, and we are sticking to it. And that's it for today's round 3. Tune in tomorrow when we'll obsess about what young adult means, and then on Friday to see what we've come up with for our Roundabout picks this week. Find all our episodes at parentingroundabout.com and talk back in the comments there on our Facebook page or on Twitter, where you'll find us at Roundabout Chat.